she'll begin with an opening statement, and then we'll take your questions. Coach.
Yeah, Alabama played a really good game. They shot the ball well. Thought they defended well for the majority part of that game. But on the flip side, I'm pretty disappointed in our performance. And starts on the defensive end. Took us a while to make some headway on the boards. So we were not able to really affect Alabama, and that we needed to be better defensively to leave here with a win.
Maria.
Coach, obviously the biggest question is the status of Jordan Horston, having to leave the court with her left arm in that what looked like an air cast. Do you have any update on her condition right now, and will she be able to fly back with the team tonight?
I don't know. I have not been able to see her since she walked off the court. I think she was taken over to get some x-rays right off the bat. So I do not have an update yet. Obviously it didn't look good when anytime you have to put an air cast on somebody on the court.
Cora.
Kelly, your team had a pretty strong defensive games 2 in a row at home, but today that wasn't the case. How do you kind of fix that consistency or create that consistency moving forward on the defensive end?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought tonight it was a mindset. I thought our team lacked a sense of urgency defensively. We had too many breakdowns, and then some. Obviously we gave up scores, but we veered from our game plan a little bit more than we normally do. So just kind of gives me the indication that we weren't as focused as we needed to be. So we'll really have to work on this in terms of, schematically where the adjustments need to be, but also as much as that is mentally, you've got to be ready to play. And I just didn't think we were.
Kellyanne.
Coach, you mentioned that you felt that they weren't as focused on defense. Why do you think that is?
I'm not sure. And I didn't think anything of it until most of the way through the first quarter. So I anticipate them stepping out every single day, every single game, being locked in, being ready to go. And I don't know. We didn't get our normal warm up due to tornado warning. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. Threw us a little bit out of rhythm, but man, when you take the court, you got to be ready, regardless of where you're at, when you're playing, who you're playing. You got to take advantage of that opportunity.
Riley.
Coach, Tamara had a great game tonight, 20 points and 13 rebounds. Just what did you see from her tonight in her performance?
Well, I thought there in the second half, she got aggressive. Took her a bit in the first half to stay aggressive. We obviously looked for and got her the ball in the second half. And she was able to get herself either a good look or get herself to the free throw line. So glad she hung in there and produced a little bit for us offensively.
Madison.
Coach, just how much do you think that going 58% from the free throw line kind of played into that mindset factor that you were just talking about?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know if it played into the mindset, but we're trying to make a run and we're chipping away and we're missing free throws. You have an opportunity to chip away the lead and you step up and you miss 11 free throws. You can't miss 11 free throws. We had done a better job shooting them. We did a good job getting to the line, but boy, especially in a game like this, you got to walk up there and you got to make them.
Maria.
Coach, I know you don't know the status of Jordan Horston, but assuming that she could miss time with this, how do you think the team regroups? Because she has been such a spark plug and the ignition for the team. How do you think this team will cope with that?
Well, I think, what we'll ask them to do is the same thing we've done throughout the year. You just have to find resiliency, you have to find toughness. I think schematically we'll have to look at our game plans. I think they'll have to look different. You know, we rely on her for so much. If she's not out there, it will have to look different. There's no other way around it. So, you know, that'll be something our staff will have to do. We'll have a short turnaround to get a team ready for that.
Cora.
Alabama had 17 points off turnovers tonight. And, you know, in the game against Missouri, that issue looked largely fixed. You know, what helped them limit those, and why do you think they're slipping back into that now?
Yeah, well, I had, you know, 14 is not a bad number for us in terms of overall turnovers. Obviously, you don't want to give up 17 points off of those. I don't know that they got an awful lot of wide open layups. You know, we'll have to go back and look at that. The turnovers, if you make a turnover and it's a dead ball and the other team comes down and scores, then it's a point off a turnover. And so they were scoring at such a high clip there, especially in that second and third quarters. If you're turning the ball over, it's going to go down in that category. We'll have to really look at it though and just see if the turnovers were the ones that were, if it was creating their offense or if they were just scoring.
Madison. All right, we'll go back to Maria.
Coach, you had mentioned Tuesday that you don't want to get into a 3-point shooting battle with the team. It could be scenarios where you had to. The first shot of the game was a 3-pointer. Was that planned? I realize y'all missed and Alabama hit it. Was that? Would you rather have seen the ball move a little more before starting off with the 3?
Well, the initial attack that we have to start the game was definitely attacking the paint. We were looking for something else initially. So, you know, that's who we need to be. And then obviously we knew we wanted to take away the 3 and didn't do a good job of defending a stagger screen to start the game, and they popped and got an open look.
Quick follow-up. You've said all season that Tamari has got to become a bigger part of the offensive production. Do you think this could be sort of a harbinger of something to come for her, or boost her confidence to really elevate that end of the court on her play?
Yeah, I was hoping, you know, during the game actually crossed my mind. Hopefully this will help her. You know, we were able to just found some success there and tried to keep going back to it. And, you know, the thing about it, if she can give us that production, it's or at least be a threat down there, it opens up things for other people as well. But you know, we've just got to continue to find ways to grow in that area.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.